welcome back to the channel everyone, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Studio Series Gamer Edition War for Cybertron Autobot Ironhide. Taking a quick look at the box here we have Ironhide looking all majestic in robot mode and in vehicle mode on the front of the box. We got apparently 28 steps, apparently, I'm not sure, probably, I don't know. Transformers Studio Series, Transformers War for Cybertron. They don't have Gamer Edition on these things anymore, do they? Weird. Got some cool Cybertron stuff going on there. We got a cool scene of Ironhide from the video game. Here we got him displaying his weapons on the back here. Looking cool. And some storage, it looks like. Wonderful. Just like Ratchet. And a nice, beautiful close-up of that amazing, glorious face. Fantastic. Getting a nice close-up here on Ironhide. Here we can see that amazing silver on his face. And those blue eyes looking very good. Some gunmetal on the chest, I would believe. And we got some of that fiery orange, I'd say, for that glow effect, which looks quite nice. Nice red, gray plastic here. And a little red on the wheels there. More of that gunmetal silver right there. Gunmetal gray. And here's that, more of that orange fire right there glow. That's pretty sick looking. Showing off some articulation. His head can look down about that far and look up not really at all. Hits back here and can look right this far and then can look left that far. Fantastic. There is rotation at the wrist. It can go all the way 360. There is a pretty good arm bend right there. And it can go out like this, and it will kind of work with the shoulder pad there and move it out of the way. But if you want, you can move it out like that and do a full 360 like this. Don't really know why, but you know, something. Options. These are on ball joints too, so they can get out of your way. Just like Ratchet, but yeah. There is a waist joint like this. Spins very good. Legs can kick up this far. Kick back about that far. Pretty good knee bend right there. The toe can go up and can go down. And there is ankle articulation. So, pretty good. Oh, and there's also a bend at the knee. No thigh rotation at the knee right there. For his accessories, he does include this blaster here. I think it's a sniper. It looks like a sniper. And he's got a peg there. You can just hold it like this. That is an option you can do like that. Or the whole gimmick of this Gamer Edition line, you can take off the forearm like that. And this tab will go into that hole. Maybe. And then, like in the games, the arm turned into the gun, which this one actually doesn't look too bad. It looks better than Starscream sniper rifle, in my opinion. And just like Ratchet, you can take this hand and actually store it. There's a little hole right there. There's a tab right there, and you can just slide it over this here. And then just peg that in there. And then just bring that back up. And that'll tab in just like that. And arm's gone. Hidden. Like, that actually works very well. Moving on to the second accessory. Here we have his giant axe. Same one that came with a Ratchet. To install this into the hand, you just unpeg it. And you just maneuver this into the hand there. And then you'll just tab that back on here, and bam, there you have Ironhide all kitted up with his accessories and looking terrifying. Going through some robot mode comparisons, here we are starting off with the Decepticon drone. Here we have him with Starscream, Skywarp, and here he is with Optimus Prime, his amazing heroic leader. Here we have him next to Sideswipe. There's a lot of red so far for the Autobots. And here we have Ironhide with Ratchet, who he was remolded and repainted from. Are you surprised? I'm not. But they look quite good together. Now moving on to transformation. Let's see, where do we want to start? Probably with the backpack. You want to take that, unpeg that, and just flip out these panels right there. Now that that's out of the way, we'll just come to these shoulder pads and just swing them up like this. And then just bring out this torso piece like this. And now you'll just kind of bring this up like here. Bring these shoulders in on both sides like that. Bring that up like this. Moving to the arms, you'll just want to break them essentially. Rotate this and just break it like that. Bring this in and just push that into there. There's a tab right here. And you'll just slide it into there like that. Same on this side, just bring this up here, swing this in, rotate that there, break the arm, rotate around, and just bring this up until it tabs into there. Make that red tab right here, peg into the arm. And here's what we got so far. Now we'll just bring this top panel down all the way, just clip over the chest there. Now it looks like one piece. Halfway there. First thing on the legs, you want to pop open these front leg panels here, just like this. And you'll just want to bring this out on its double hinge. Make sure it's all the way up like that. Same on this side, just bring it all the way up. Bring this panel up here on both sides. Flip it back and rotate. Flip up this panel here. Swing up, rotate for now. Just leave it like that on both sides. There's this little panel in here. There. Just flip it up like this. And this will tab in right there. Same on this side, just bring this out. Tab it in there. You want to rotate at the waist. Then you want to rotate the knee on both sides. Then you'll just want to break the leg right here and just swing all of this in like this. Flip up the toe like that. Did I swing this the wrong way? I probably did. My fault. It's meant to be like this. Just break it here again. And then just, you want that piece, that hand to flip over here. Flip up the toe. Alright, first we're going to have to tab all this stuff together. Yeah, I did flip that wrong. Okay. My fault. My fault. Oh crap, you came untapped. Stay in there. Oh, you're better now. Good. Now, these will tab together here. And of course, these two will tab together here. These two gray pieces right here will tab into each other. And then these will also tab into each other. Maybe. Possibly. There we go. And they should just tab into those tabs right there on the feet. Perfect. Now you just want to bring this piece here, bring it down, and just kind of push into place like that. Give it the good old squeeze. And make sure this arm here is tabbed to the top of this here, like that. I think we're done. And here we have Ironhide in his Cybertronian vehicle mode. He looks like a mouse. A really big mouse. Actually, I feel like I could use this. Look at him in all his glory. Looks fantastic. 4 pinned on wheels, so he should roll very well. Oh, he almost died. At the front here, we got that Autobot logo, that burning orange again. That lovely gunmetal gray looking nice, especially for here. Coming out for on the sides there. Then it breaks up with that gray patchage. Doesn't look amazing, but it is what it is. There's the back. I feel like I could use some silver there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know. I feel like it would look nice though. Just saying. Showing off some vehicle mode comparisons. Here we have him with Starscream and Skywarp. Here we've got him with the Decepticon drone, Sideswipe, Optimus Prime, and of course his mold mate, Ratchet. Now if you want to store his weapons, you can on the vehicle. I mean, you got 2 pegs on the back here, 2 holes right there. You can just tab the gun in right there. At least it was earlier. There you go. Something like that. Although, I think I got it upside down. I do. There we go. Just stores on the back like that. And for the axe, there are 2 tabs right here, and it just tabs. There's 2 holes right there. Should just tab right on top like that, and yeah, that's it right there. So we can drift and pew 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 out his butt. Crazy. It is what it is. I like how the arm stores better in the robot mode, but yeah, this is what it is. Turns out I must have chipped the paint there a little bit, huh? I just noticed that. So that's a thing that can happen. Is it on the other side? No. Huh. Strange. Overall, for War for Cybertron Ironhide here, I think he's pretty solid. I mean, I liked Ratchet already. I think these 2 are some of the better Gamer Edition figures. With Optimus is pretty good. Despite the inaccuracy of the Seekers, I do like that mold. But Ironhide and Ratchet, I feel like, are my favorite of the molds so far. And so, since I liked Ratchet so much, I was just gonna like Ironhide anyway, in that red and all that great. With his color scheme, I like it a lot. All the joints hold up, so that's a good thing in my book. Very secure, everything tabs in really well. It just looks like a mouse with wheels, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's just the thing with the Gamer Edition though. They really get these vehicle modes so accurate, so well done. The only really bad thing is, I guess I can say, but this could have been my fault easily, is that paint chipping on the side, but I could have just been reckless with it, which, my fault. I probably would never notice if I just didn't turn it on that side. So anyways, that's been my review on Transformers Studio Series War for Cybertron Ironhide, and I'll see you in the next one.